Hello and welcome to National Safe Work Month 2022. I'm Christina Folley and I'm the Director of WorkSafe Mine Safety. The focus of this presentation is in relation to the state of play for WorkSafe Mine Safety since the introduction of the Work Health and Safety legislation, and I'll also be talking about our future focus areas. This slide graphically represents the structures of the new Work Health and Safety laws. There are now 3 sets of Work Health and Safety regulations. We now have one Act, which means we have one WorkSafe. With the introduction of the Work Health and Safety legislation, we are now known as WorkSafe Mine Safety. WorkSafe Mine Safety is now working closer with WorkSafe General Industries and WorkSafe Petroleum Safety. Our new logo is symbolic of these 3 regulatory areas coming together in a single umbrella to cover all industries. And having this one Act and one WorkSafe allows us to have greater focus on our efforts and gives us all a common purpose. The Work Health and Safety Mines regulations apply to current and future mines, as well as mineral exploration activities in Western Australia. The mines regulations are governed by the definitions of the term mining operation, and the mining operation term is generally unchanged from the previous definition in the Mines Safety and Inspection Act of 1994. However, there is a minor change with the exclusion of operations at a public port that are managed and controlled by a port authority. The most important new requirement under Work Health and Safety Mines regulations is the Mine Safety Management System. Mine operators must prepare, implement and maintain a Mine Safety Management System, an MSMS, for the mine or exploration operation. The MSMS is the primary tool for a mine operator and for PCBUs to achieve and continuously improve health and safety outcomes. The MSMS must be kept updated. This is to ensure it is effective to manage health and safety risks of the current operations. There is a transition period. There is 1 year to allow for the development of the MSMS and a further year to allow for the implementation of the MSMS. Within the MSMS, mine operators must set out their health and safety policy and their broad aims of what they're going to achieve within the MSMS. Provided on this slide are some of the minimum elements we'd like to see in your MSMS. For your information, we have a detailed code of practice that has been published, which will assist mine operators in preparing their mine safety management system. There are also a number of accompanying information sheets and videos as well. Now, mine operators are likely to already have much of this content for these elements from their previous safety management plans or project management plans. Please do not rely upon this old content, as this content may not be current. It is the responsibility of the mine operator to ensure that the MSMS is current and reflects the hazards that are present at the workplace. Mine operators are encouraged to contact us here at WorkSafe Mine Safety to discuss any questions or concerns. While we are in this state of transition, a statement of regulatory intent has been formulated to provide the principles for the regulatory approach that WorkSafe will be taking during the first 12 months of the Work Health and Safety legislation. It is appreciated that these new laws are a significant change for some, and the industry may need some time to implement them. However, at the same time, systems for identifying, assessing and controlling hazards should already be in place because they were required under our previous legislation. WorkSafe Mine Safety inspectors will adopt a supportive and educative approach to compliance in relation to low-risk contraventions, provided the duty holders have made genuine attempts to comply with legislative requirements. Enforcement action may still be taken where actions or omissions result in serious risks to workers or the community. What is our vision? Our vision at WorkSafe Mine Safety remains that we want to see a safe and healthy resources sector. We see this through achieving positive cultural change and reducing serious accidents and incidents. While we aim for reduction in harm, where a death, serious injury or life-threatening dangerous incident occurs, WorkSafe Mine Safety must be notified immediately and the scene must be preserved until you are instructed otherwise. What are our goals at WorkSafe Mine Safety? We are still seeking to be a world leader in regulation. We continue to develop and enhance our systems for improved use of resources and data, and the delivery of information to industry is an ongoing body of work. Most recently, a number of codes of practice have been published and many public workshops were held with industry stakeholders to talk about the practicalities of implementing their mine safety management systems. We continue to have the same framework as the previous 12 months, however we are now looking at it through the lens of the work health and safety legislation. We have hazardous manual tasks, repeat hazard exposure, contractor management, and mentally healthy workplaces. Of note, contractor management and mentally healthy workplaces should be featured in a mine operator's mine safety management system. With regards to our inspections and audits, we're attempting to get back to our normal pre-COVID inspection regime. We have a focus on ensuring that all mines are developing and implementing their MSMSs and working on their statutory appointments within the allocated transition periods. For the next 12 months, we will have an additional focus on traffic management and vehicle interactions and incidents. And we will also be looking into new and unskilled workers who have joined the industry during COVID. We are continuing to update all of our internal and external documents, guides and codes in line with the new work health and safety legislation. Lastly, staying in touch. The department provides a range of newsletter and information products to keep you up to date.